Hello there. I'm just gonna get things going. We're just getting things going. Yeah. The intent here is to do probably like Ashura's World and not way more. Because I did quite a bit last time and all my plays have been over an hour. And I don't really want to stay up late. I got normal work tomorrow. But, oh, interesting seeing these enemies. Something responsibilities, you know? Yeah. But it was also a daylight savings time switch where I live today, and so my 10:30 at night feels more like a not 10:30 at night, you know. Oh, Bart died. I was hoping for some stats, because these enemies are, a rank up from previously. Well, I did not really gain stats, did I? You know what? We should probably force ourselves through a couple more battles before we rest. He gains 70 HP from that now. I guess it's pretty much worth it. He's the only one who took any damage. I don't remember. There's a long chain of things you do to cause the quests in this world, to trigger the quests, and I don't remember them all very precisely at all. So, and I'm pretty sure this entire world has no NPCs that join you, so that's kind of interesting. Kind of different. In normal gameplay, at least, that would be different. Now it doesn't feel very different at all. Len gained some HP, that's good. Yeah, these werewolves, they're the first enemy you fight that actually has the surprise trait. I believe. I don't know how that plays with my thief's surprise ability. That was pretty terrible. If we keep up at this rate, we're going to take down one wolf per turn. I guess that's not the end of the world. Let's do exactly that. One damage, no damage. Bronze. Len's agility up. So that was kind of worth it. It's nice to get Len's agility up. Len doesn't normally gain much in the way of agility. Yeah, let's go to this village over here. It's like the village of Scamps or something it's called, which is a pretty cute name, really. I don't actually know what it's named, or if it's named. But there's a guy there who says, like, this is the perfect place for us scamps. And I like that they identify that way. It's cute. Len got Stone Gaze. That's cool. I wonder what I can do with that. There's Leon. Does that do something? I don't remember. When you're here, you learn about the sewer up north. There's a sewer access. I think that is kind of the first thing you do. I don't know if the people need to give you hints. The ruins of the ancient gods. So that's the second volcano in the game that pops up that we're supposed to be surprised about. There's this guy, I think he's Gollum looking, and he's like, everything in the sewer is nice and clean. Maybe it's the snake. A snake and a toad living together is kind of weird, isn't it? There's the guy. I found many things are still nice and clean. Okay, I don't think there's anything else you do here. You just learn about going through the sewer. And I believe there's actual magi there. I guess I should do it. I'll get quite a bit more money in the process if I fight a few battles that I get surprise on, so... That's useful. Oh, who should I use that on? I think I should use it on Bart. I'm not even dawdling on that one. I got some pretty neat weapons, actually. Huh. I got flail, I got star. Wow. Oh, I even have an extra dagger. I guess that's for Len. I don't have an extra rapier, which is sort of too bad. Because, I mean, it's nice because they're cheap, but I can keep using the saber or whatever. I can also teleport, so like shopping is really no big deal at this point. What am I doing? This is not a super worthwhile battle. I think it'll pretty much require multiple castings of an elemental spell. But let's do that. Ooh, that's strong. We don't want more of that. Oh, I think you don't gain stats if you have status effects, which is too bad because that's one of those opportunities for Krill to learn, or to gain some mana. Oh, she did gain something, but it's stupid, so... That bird is called Thunder. Why? Let's run. I don't remember if you can use those stat up potions on robots. I don't think you can. I'm thinking, my team seems like they have very good agility, and I have been consciously building it, but it just seems like in the past, when I've played this game, does Stone Gaze affect a group? I'm gonna try it. Oh. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, I also didn't heal after that last battle. Hey, you guys can finally see a cat on a shelf. That's exciting. I think she's trying to get down now. Dude. Oh, it's quite a jump. Now you're trapped in here, you know? They have actually a one-way door out of this room, so. Girl got mana, so in a way that's still good, I guess. I don't remember if this dungeon has one of those healing pad thingies. I don't think it does. We're gonna go through our cures pretty quickly here, I think. Maybe I'll use that cure book, though. This guy gives you a key. And not key from earlier in the game. That'd be funny, though. It was a very eventful round. Oh. Shell. Oof. This is a stupid battle. It's just gonna keep going until that saber gets through. There you go. Okay. Could have been worse. Side sword, yeah, it's weird, but we don't really have use for a side sword. I can give it to the knight fella, and he can use it to build up his mana, which is only really useful for receiving healing. But that's not useless. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's harsh. I need some serious healing, eh? Multi-target enemy magic spells. It's not something that we've really had yet. I kind of like the idea of wasting the Psy Sword on Bard. Maybe it's not called waste if you do that. It's going to be terrible damage. It's going to be near pointless. But if it makes him easier to heal for the rest of the game, that's actually pretty sweet. That's not going to be a worthwhile fight. Like, the toad attacks are nice and weak. So if we can get those beetle fellas out of there. You're trying to learn magic by swinging a sword here. I think one of these chests is trapped, if I recall correctly. And there's some kind of exploit related to the chest that's trapped, I think. It must be this bottom right one. Yeah. So I kind of remember things sometimes. Oh, dear. Huh. Maybe I should have used more than one real attack. Holy crap. This is not going well. Oh my god. I think I should maybe reload my save. How do I do that? I think it's just like this. I wonder if I can run from this. I probably shouldn't try. I do have strike first. Yeah, these phantoms, they're not the obakes that I've been running into around Venus's world. They're like a rank or two higher. They're unusually high rank enemies for this part, and that's why, you know, 2 magic spells doesn't necessarily kill them. Oops, I forgot to put the cure spell on. And the Obakes also weren't using these crazy ice spells against me. Okay, best character went down. But we can do this. No, we can't. Okay, we have pretty slim odds here. Oh, man. Let's get that cure book out, shall we? If this got really, you know, kind of desperate, I could also be, I could also be putting Ice Magi on someone. Might be a bit of an unusual choice, really. Oh, she has Steel. Oh, right, because it's her mutant ability. I don't know. Okay. Oh, it's terrible. That wasn't good money. More steel. Oh, crap. Can I run? Can't run. Okay, I think what we've learned is this is completely not worthwhile. And that I'm maybe a little bit underleveled again despite my best efforts. I don't really, like, the monsters in this world are fairly strong all around. I got strike first here, right? So... the beetles are weak against ice, I think? Who used that crazy poison attack against me? Was that those frogs? I gained a lot of money and an HP level. That's not that bad. Okay, it's basically the same battle again. It didn't waste too much in the way of resources, so sure. I got headbutt. I really like the idea of someone dropping headbutt. And that works well with my worldview. Now these guys have flames, so I might get killed pretty bad here. Boy, their normal attacks sure suck. Okay. Psy Sword. The Psy Sword's not going to do anything. Again, pretty sure one of these is a monster. Okay, apparently it's the front one. It's 1 and 1. We have to do this. That's some stuff. Okay, not good stuff, but stuff. I don't remember if I got strike first or not, but Blizzard would be really good in this fight. The other interesting behavior in this game, I don't know what it's like. I haven't seen anything about the remake of this game that came out on DS or 3DS many years ago. It sounds pretty cool to play, but I don't know. I've never done well with unofficial translations so much. I don't know why that is. But in this game, characters can use items in battle, but you do have to add it to their kind of equipment list. And effectively, for my sake, that would make my thief a pretty viable item user. A giant helmet. Hey, sweet. I actually need that. Dude, that's another 10 points of strength and 9 points of defense. That's substantial. Oh, I'm done the place. In that case, let's do a battle. It didn't look like it was a strike first. Honey. There is a lot going on in this battle. What's Venus saying these days? I think I pretty much have all the equipment I wanted to buy. Although I could always buy, like, better weapons. I mean, I don't really need... Like, maybe I should stop cheaping out on the bad agility growth stuff. You're not really getting any better. Gold shield is pretty nice. I can keep using that. Yeah, I think it might just be time to stop cheaping out, as I was saying. Another volcano? Those things are everywhere. Everywhere you look. Volcanoes. Actually, the flame shield is new and different and actually kind of interesting. much good. Because the flame shield protects the entire party from fire for the round. Should I get that? I don't know. It's a lot of money. You never know when you're going to want to buy a couple katanas or something. Or a gold sword. One of the worst inventions I can imagine. I was thinking about the possibility of having the thief able to use grenades. But, I don't think that'll actually benefit us very much. Flame sword, no big deal. Psi sword, kind of stupid. Stone spell, yeah. It is neat that, I believe, you can petrify Venus. Which is fitting, in a way. You're very pretty. It is amazing what they can do with sprites with effectively 4 colors, including negative space, right? Her Thunder Sword should be awfully strong. In fact, let's do this. Or her Laser Sword. Oh yeah, 602 damage off a regular everyday attack. Pretty cool. It fell down. Oof. So that's pretty cool that I do have a way to build what's his face's mana, Manmon. Okay, this is a strike first. No big pressure. Oh, I was counting on that working. Cool. Oh. It's like I have one character that's taking anything seriously right now. It was a good battle. So this is strike first. I don't know if we're going to beat them in one round. Great round, everyone. Let's get what's his face using the Psy Sword again. Len got agility. That's good. I think the flail might be a bit weak for us. I think we'll use the star. That'll be exciting. As one of those 0 gold rests, where you get all your abilities back at no cost. Okay, where's this volcano? In this very lush and diverse jungle. Volcano of the week. Where are you? Where's the stupid volcano? I know it's weird. There's volcanoes all over the place. How can I not be running into one? That's one of those things. They're like things you were afraid of when you were a kid that you're not afraid of as an adult. And it's like Bermuda Triangle. Really thought it would affect my life when I was young. Oh, Clayman's not weak against... Yeah. This game's encounter table is funny. Or its RNG as it relates to encounters is funny. Because, like, there are lots of times you'll go a fair bit of time between encounters, but then there's so many times you'll get 3 in 3 steps or whatever, 3 in 4 steps. It also is somewhat interesting that this game is one of those games where running is a strategic decision. It is a reasonable choice to have to make whether you need to run from a combat or not. I don't think I've ever played this game without running reasonably often. These hawk enemies here used to really interest me because they drop things like submachine guns. But if you got a robot party, they're great. And the economy sucks in this game, so. And in real life. Oh, that flower's not weak against fire. Good job, Bart. I guess that's good. No, that's not good. Stone skin is better. Oh well. Triceras, I know, is one of those things where the localized name just doesn't fit. But in my opinion, it's a cool name. Like, if that was just a style choice, it's a pretty cool style choice. Yes, I will fight one piranha where I get an extra round to attack it. That sounds like a good idea to me. Look at it ends up being a fantastic battle. How are the hit points going? They're going okay. I don't know what's normal or good and in what kind of playthrough for Venus's world, but I had no idea where the exit was. I was just kind of hoping I was going to get there. Okay. Well, that didn't go well. It sucks that we're having these fights on lava. I bet the party is saying, "Hey man, let's get off of this lava." This is done a few times in this game. They run out of palette swap names, which is ironic. I know they're not actually palette swaps. And so they use the name of that thing in another language, like champignon. That's not a mushroom. That's a French mushroom. You can tell. Oof. These champignons don't have weaknesses. Ugh. That's stupid. My controller just stopped working. Oh, I can't walk up there. That's even worse than my controller stopping working. Oh, we're weak. Let's use up some of Krell's healing. At least healing these mutants goes pretty quickly. Okay. And you know what else? Let's use heal, because that's very exciting for me. That was Leon standing on lava. He's a real trooper. They call him Lava Leon. Okay, this was a strike first. What am I gonna do here? Is this worth doing? That was worth doing. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Girl's agility. We get it, Leon. We've all played Final Fantasy VI. We know what it's like to be followed. Final Fantasy VI didn't exist yet when this came out. That's the joke. Kind of a joke. It's not a good joke or anything. I didn't say it was a good joke. This dungeon, like most in this game, doesn't have a real boss. Or any boss. The world has a boss, which is fairly normal for this game. It's so tempting when there's just the one stack of enemies, but fighting a stack of enemies isn't really better than fighting, you know, a bunch of different enemies. If I could wipe them with one magic attack, it would seem so worth it, but I can't. Oh, let's do it anyway. What else are we gonna do today? Burke gained mana from that after defending with his shield. That's interesting. I get how that happened. It's just strange looking. Okay, do I have another saber? No. Just for the times when it's, you know, not worthwhile to use the laser sword. Ooh, flame sword. Fancy. In the lava. This would have been a good place for some kind of dungeon music. You know, just the same. I wonder if maybe I should be giving Ferris a little bit of mana. Yeah, I'm gonna do exactly that. It's a little bit dumb, but the other people can grow their mana, she can't. Ultimately, I want her to be somewhat affected by the heal staff at the end of the game, so... Fire gun, that's for selling. Mage staff. Mage staff could be cool. That was a strike first, right? I'm glad I did that. Quill gain strength. Oh, from the hammer. Yeah, that hammer's pretty well gone out of style. Quite a while ago. I don't want to fight these guys. Let's not. It is interesting. This game supports the job-based style of play rather well. They feel like their equivalents in other games. They do. And the thief's got the high agility. She happens to have crazy spike damage. That's still kind of thiefy. But she lets me run. The fighter isn't nearly, or the knight, isn't nearly as effective in combat as the thief. But at the same time, the knight's got amazing armor compared to everybody else in such a way that makes sense. Oof. Oh, I got a fire book. That's interesting. And everyone gained hit points. I feel like I should walk back to that crazy X symbol. Wait, it's a strike first. It is funny, a thing with the enemies in this game is they're not themed around what area they're in the least. And yet, I find myself using flame a lot less in combat here. Is that coincidence? There's some amusing cat fighting happening to my right. What the? I swear I just touched the plus. Oh, is the plus not a full heal? I think the plus might not be a full heal. $182. $282. We gain 100 hit points every time we do this. Okay. Why do you suppose they did that as a design decision? There's no reason you couldn't fully heal there. I don't think I've ever found a good use for this game's fire gun. Oh, I want that chest. I have no idea what it is, but it doesn't feel like I should leave it. See ya, Triceras. That was not a strike first. Oh, the flame shield that I wanted from earlier. What a treat. Christmas come early. Since we're right at the end, I'm going to fight them. No, but it wasn't a strike first. Oh well. It's a bad day to be Bart. Apparently we came out of the corona of the volcano. So what's going to happen now is we get to have our epic conclusion to this world. And I think I will take one run at Venus and then call it a night because I'm tired. Even though, mathematically, I shouldn't be tired. It's funny, these trees are solid, even though they look exactly like the trees on the map. But sometimes the game can't quite decide. We technically can do another round of shopping, which is often very nice, because again, Venus's world has some pretty cool equipment for sale. But we're pretty well maxed up. Oh, look at that! We got surprised. See, I am tired. Big yawn. No, I didn't realize I had the strike first that time. I need to recall that the leveling up isn't like, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics where you gain a tiny bit of experience for each action. I wasn't trying to delay that, but when I learned, and I did learn from the mechanics guide, that your growth is based on the last action your character took in combat. Not selected, but actually took. You know, I wanted to make sure that those characters were using those things, and they happened to be things that were sucky, so... Flame sword, cool. Fire gun, less cool. Mage staff, I bet we can make use of that at some point. Fire book, we're never gonna use. Flame shield we'll use sometime. We got good stuff now, don't we? In the next world, I think it's the next world, there's also some good stuff there. If you were a robot, it was the first time you'd be able to buy a bazooka, which is a pretty substantial attack increase. You know what? When I think about it, I'm pretty sure Venus uses flame. Yeah, I've looked at these things again and again. I feel like there's something I should be getting that's going to improve my game. There's not really. I also know that I want to sleep at the inn again because even though I only had a couple of battles coming back from Scampland, it used stuff. I'm as bad at public transit in this game as I am in real life. Let's check my Magi loadout. Power, speed, defense, mana. That's probably okay. Again, I might be further ahead to put fire on someone, but let's just run it this way and see what happens. I think as long as Farish is there swinging a laser sword, we'll be okay. I could be wrong. This is kind of, for me, the wake-up call boss of the game. Then again, Ashura completely sucked earlier in the game. I used to find Venus rather hard, even when I had a robot. We're not going to watch the cutscene again, so we're going to save. Ha! You're the most graceless one. Okay, you're going to flame shield every turn, hoping you live. You don't really have a good option yet. You don't have much to do. Oh. I'm gonna try that again and again. Because I think it works. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. No. I think it works. Am I just getting unlucky? Oh dear. Oh, neat. Len went back to sane. As far as Venus fights go, this is going pretty great. Too bad about her not getting turned into stone. Maybe there's a difference between stone gaze and the stone book, because I'm pretty sure that that works. Okay, does thunder work on her? Whoa. Hey, that was fantastic. Oh, we got the Aegis. That's pretty sweet in this game, actually. They're all happy. Are we all happy? We got a full heal. Huh. Do I want my knight to use Aegis? It's gonna lower his strength. He has a ton from his giant equipment. I think it's fine. His biggest deficit right now is probably his agility. No matter how good your strength is, if you can't hit, you suck. I think that it's actually that having the Aegis equipped is a really good idea, because part of what that means is he can use the Flame Shield for the elemental defenses that block the party, and the Aegis for general shieldiness. I didn't actually need that. And then I can sell my gold shield if I wanted to. It's not ever going to be useful again, I don't think. Neither is a flail, even though I've been kind of intentionally hoarding things like that. It would be nice to have a saber or something. I did just buy that laser sword, though. Trying to think how you get out of this world. You go out this door, and then right. It's kind of weird, but they keep the city in its own map, so very modern city. You can't see my desktop, and that's on purpose, to be honest. But there's this picture of my wife staring at me, and for some reason I just had this moment of like, wow, my wife's really beautiful. That's great. I'm lucky. Speaking of Venus, right? Anyway, I beat Venus's World entirely. I want to be done. Let's save. Good night, everybody. Do I do a thing where I... Oh no, there's no point hosting. I got nobody here. Oh well.